Hey guys, myself Shamik Chaudhary. I am working as a integration developer at TGE Software Solutions. So today I will discuss about instance identifier and qualifier and how we can use it in Boomi. So at first we will go to how we can use the instant identifier and qualifier in the Boomi. So about the instance identifier and the qualifier. So instant identifiers are the placeholders in an XML profile that is used to identify the specific datasets. At the element level, they categorize the datasets based on the numeric occurrence. Like the occurrence can be the first occurrence or last occurrence, or we can use the qualifier value which is given in the XML file. Instance identifier can be used in the maps to map specific data values for an occurrence or qualifier. So now qualifier, what is like a qualifier is a specific value of a data element that can be predefined to classify key data. To identify each element instance as unique in your integration, you must use the qualifier in the parent data element and add a unique instance identifier at the child level element for each qualifier. If you specify multiple qualifiers, all the qualifiers must match for an element to be populated. An XML profile can have a maximum 200 instance identifier. So now we will go to some key points. Like we will use an instant identifier and qualifier to fetch the particular records from the data. We will use an instance identifier and qualifier whenever multiple documents come from the source profile, but the target profile is not repeating, or when we are sending like uh, or vice versa. So we can put multiple conditions in the instance identifier. So now I will jump to the Bhumi, like how we can use the instance identifier and qualifier in Bhumi. So here, this is the process. So here we have taken the start step with no data type. Then we have taken one message step. Here I have created one XML profile. So you can see that the root element is students. Under that there is one element student. Under that there is one element detail. So detail is the repeating element here, and you can see that under the detail we have provided name, age, and stream elements. So detail element is repeating. After that we have placed one map. Now in map we have to create one XML profile according to that data which we provided in the message shape. So now here we have to configure the instance identifier and qualifier in the profile level. So here the detail is the repeating element. So we want to put the qualifier on the basis of name. Like we want to put the condition based on the name. So then what we will do, we have to go to the name. Then here you can see there is actions. So we have to click to the actions, then add. Then we have to we have to write the qualifier value and we have to save it. So here you can see that I have created three qualifier values. And here there is one more point, like in qualifier we can provide multiple call in instance identifier we can provide multiple qualifier values. So we will set the qualifier value at the child level element level, and we will set the instance identifier at the parent level. So here the name is child level. So we have set the qualifier at the child level, like in name, and we have to set the instance identifier to the parent level. So we have to go to the detail, like we will click on it, and here you can see that there is an option add instance identifier. So in that we have to add, we can identify the occurrence. So here occurrence can be numeric, like first, second, third, and we have one option last, and we can use identify by qualifier. So if we choose the identify qualifier, then we have to select the qualifier value. Like we have provided the qualifier value in name, like three qualifier values are there, and age. For the age, there is one qualifier value. So now I will go to the detail, and here you can see that I have created some instance identifier for the detail. So in detail, uh, we can see that we have added the qualifier name equal to student one. So here we can add multiple. qualifier for one instance identifier. So this one is containing two qualifier values, like one is name equal to student2 and another one is age equal to 24. That's how we will consider the profile for instance identifier and qualifier. And now we want to map, like I have taken one sample target profile. So here I am showing you that there is no loop on detail. Like here the students is the root element, under that student is the sub element, and here you can see that the max occurs is 1, so it will take one data. So now I will do some mappings. So like now I want the data, like as we know that we are using the instance identifier and the qualifier to fetch the specific record. So now I want to fetch the record where the name is student1. So one thing we can do that like from functions we can create custom scripting, and from there we can write scripting, and we can choose the name as student1. That thing we can do. And another one option is we can use the instant identifier and the qualifier. So here I will map it with this target profile. So now I will execute this one. So now we will go to the stop shape and shape source data. From here we can see what document we got from the map shape. So here you can see that we have got the data where the name is student1. Okay, so now we will go to the second test case, like where we will implement multiple qualifier values in a single instance identifier. So here you can see that in the second detail, there is two qualifier values. One is student2, name should be student2, and age will be 24. So now we will map according to that. Yeah, now we will save it and we will execute this one. So now we will go to the stop shape, and from shape source data we can see what document it is generated. So here we can see that we have got one data where the name is student2 and the age is 24, which is matching with our qualifier values. So and another one test case we can see that suppose if there is any student value which is name value which is not present in the qualifier. So what, from where we can capture it? So there will be one default path where no qualifier will be there, and from there we can get the remaining records which were not listed in the qualifier. So now you can see here we have used student1, student2, student3. So if there is any data apart from this, so that will go to the default one. So now I will save it and I will execute this one. So you can see that student 4 is not listed in the qualifier and instance identifier. So from the default path, we can get those values. So yeah, that's what's the use of qualifiers and instant identifier in Boomi. So thanks guys for connecting us. Thank you.